Hello, I'm Amanda, and I'm here to teach you how to blog using your Showit website. Once you set up your Showit template and you're ready to start blogging, there's a few steps to do first before you get started. If you're new to Showit and you haven't connected your domain or requested Showit to connect your blog, that would be the first step. You're going to go inside your Showit dashboard. You're going to go to Site Settings. And then you'll see that there is a custom domain that at the time that you haven't connected it, will say that you need to connect it. And you'll go through the steps and connect the domain there, and then you'll request the blog there. Once the blog is set up, Showit will send you a message to your email, and you'll click on the blog and make sure that your blog domain is connected to the domain that is now connected. After that is all set up, when you go and you navigate to your blog page here in the Showit platform, you're going to see just the design of the template. You're not going to see any of your blog posts that either was migrated over from a previous blog or any blog post that you have or anything like that. You're just going to see the actual design to the blog. And you'll also see that under the preview link as well. So if you get everything connected and you go to the Showit preview and you still see that it is the template showing, no worries, we'll get you all started. You are actually going to be able to see your blog when it's live to the live domain link, and to actually post, you're going to go to your domain name. So for instance, you're going to go to this one right now is jayleeinteriors.co, and then you're going to go to /WP-admin, and I will type that in so you can see what that looks like right here. So your domain name /WP-admin, and that is how you're going to log in to your back end of your blog. When you type that in and you hit enter, it's going to populate your login screen for WordPress, and we'll have the little W for WordPress and then the Showit login information here. So you are going to log in here with your Showit information, and I'm going to go ahead and take you in and we'll get started. So this is the back end of WordPress. This is the dashboard. Most of the areas you're going to be focusing on is going to be the post section. And then under the post section, it'll be the category section. And that's what I'm going to show you in this video right now. So if we go to the post section, we'll see that my client has some posts already uploaded here. I uploaded these for her because she's starting a brand new blog, but now she is ready to start blogging. And what she's going to do and what you're going to do when you're ready to publish your first blog, you're going to click the post section, and you'll either see that there's no posts here if you don't have any posts, or if you have any that were transferred over from a different website, you'll see those here as well. You're going to go ahead and click Add New. And this is going to populate a new post for yourself. You can choose a title, and then you can start typing right here. This little plus sign, you can add images, you can embed YouTube videos, you can change the headings and list, all that good stuff right here. Down here, the Yoast Seo Plugin is already connected to your Showit subscription, so you can enter in your key phrases and then enter in your meta description. This all helps Google crawl your blog and help you rank higher on Google, so make sure you take some time. They have these like little smiley face and red stop signs and things like that. This says it needs improvement or whatnot. And then it'll also give you an analysis and tips of how to make your SEO stronger for the blog. It's really easy to follow along there. So again, this is where your title goes, and this is where the content goes for the blog post. And then over here on the right-hand side, you'll see the tab block. and post. On the post section, you're going to scroll down and you can choose the category. I very highly recommend that you choose a category, because if you don't choose a category, it's going to ultimately forward you to the uncategorized. So pick a category, or you can add a new category. For instance, I would categorize, pick one category, and if you have a category that has multiple different subjects, so maybe the category is I don't know, let's go the unique historical buildings, right? And maybe you have several different posts that follow under that unique historical buildings category. You can segment them down by using tags. So maybe some of the tags for the unique historical buildings would be houses or commercial buildings, or maybe you break them down further by the category of the historic value, like maybe it's a Victorian style home, or maybe it's an Italian styled home, things like that, where you can segment them down further, but they're all under the same category. So a rule of thumb is pick one category, and if you can segment them down further, you can use the tags. And you can add those both here. Another important thing to make sure that you have is you set a featured image. The featured image is going to be what shows on the blog page for you to click into the actual blog. So I'll show that here. This is what the featured image is. And when they click read more, that will take them into the actual blog where they can see the posts, the full post, and any other images that you put in the post. Once you have all of that set up, you're going to go ahead and hit publish, and it will be live to the world. Now, you're not going to see it right here, but you are going to see it on the live link. So I'll go to the live link. And when I click blog, that is where you're going to see all of your blog posts. And then you can click in the read more and see further into it. So that is a really good start on making sure that your blogs are all connected accordingly before you go live. It's just getting into that WordPress dashboard and making sure everything is there. So another thing that I like to show my clients is a lot of times we have category pages. Right here, you'll see we'll have a couple different categories. And you want to make sure if you change any of those with your template, or even my custom clients, if you add a category, you want to make sure that it is still pulling the right category. So what we'll do here is we're going to go back into our WordPress. We're going to go ahead and leave. We don't want to post anything today, but we're going to go over to post, and then we're going to go down to categories. And if you start a new category that you want to feature on your blog, we'll say this is going to be our new category. You're going to hit view, and it's going to bring up the category. Right now, there's no blogs that are under the latest as a category, but if there were, they would show up here. I'll pick another one for you to see just to make sure you know. I believe this one has some on it. So this one has some blogs categorized as before and after transformations, so they'll show up. So if you add a new category that you want to feature in somewhere in the template where your categories are. So for instance, this template has the categories listed at the top, and maybe you want to add a new category. You're going to go ahead and you're going to pull the URL, and you're going to copy and paste it. You can choose Control-C or Command-C for copy, and then Control-V for paste. So you're going to copy the URL, and then you're going to go back into your Showit dashboard, and you will see we have our category links right here. We can copy and paste, Control-C, Control-V to add a new one, and then I'm going to move it off the screen. And then I'm going to select all of these categories by holding down my Control or my Command if you're on a Mac key on the keyboard. And then I am going to shift these over so they're all on the same screen. And then when I hold down multiple multiple objects on the Showit platform, you can also click like this and drag and do that to select multiple. The alignment section is going to come up on the right hand side, and you can align them as a group. So right now I want to make sure they're all centered to one another. I'm going to bring that up, and then I also want to make sure they distribute evenly between each other. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to make sure everything is all situated. So now that we have a new one, we can change this to whatever category it's going to be. And then you can go ahead and go to click actions on the right hand side, and then you'll change out that URL. So this URL that we copied right here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to paste it here to make sure that the new category is going to show up when they look at the blog. So that is how you do that. Of course, I'm not going to save any of these changes because this was just a demonstration. So I'm going to go and do the undo button and undo all of those settings right here. So that is how you control the categories and how you upload your blogs and all that good stuff. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Once you make any changes to the design portion, you're going to hit publish. But you don't have to do that when you are on the WordPress version. Once you hit publish on the post, you won't have to worry about that part of it. It will automatically show up live. I think that is it. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out.